Hello everyone, welcome back for more Let's Play Clash at Demonhead. As we officially begin this Let's Play, there is one more thing I'm going to actually demonstrate on how they work, and that's all the different items. Use, stage 1 here because it's the easiest, fastest stage to get to usually. But notice I have 3 of everything. I will have to rebuy some. But let's check these out one at a time. Not counting these 2 here, because those are only really useful when it's, water and such, or water and lava. But the barrier. Spinning discs. Basically, you are invincible, and the discs themselves don't do much. But if you touch something, it pretty much explodes immediately. But see, you're pretty much invincible. Not perfectly, but you notice the last thing to get through did a nick of damage there. So yeah, good for getting through some areas in case you're about to take, oh no, a boatload of damage like we saw in the one area. But let's check the next one, huh? The rolling star. So what this does, it fires out the projectile that does that little oval loop, and we get 50 shots of this, which... oh yeah, it doesn't actually go down. It just literally does not go down. It just does that little oval loop up and around. Kinda difficult to use, really. I mean, it'll still kill things good if it comes into contact with them, but really it's not any more effective than your regular gun. And in fact, I just found almost no real use for this in most cases. There are a couple of spots where I can see it being useful. But unfortunately, once you have a gun selected, you can't put it back. You don't get to just put it back. You either have to use all the ammo or you just completely lose it. Unlike the suit, where if you use a little bit of it and put it back, you can get it back out later. Yeah, the shots don't give you that much versatility. So let's look at Powerball here. Completely replaced my, replaced the Rolling Star. But you only get 36 shots of it, so a little bit more expensive per shot, a lot more expensive per shot. But the Powerball rolls along the ground, or you can fire it up a little bit, which is useful if something's coming at you like that. And really, that's about the only good use I've found of it yet. So yeah, there's that. Not overwhelmingly useful. I mean, it won't go through much. But anyway, now on to the actual good sub-weapon of the game, the Thunder Shot. You only get 15 uses of this. However, the uses you do get, you get that. Or if you're crouching, it fires out like that. Also note that it knocks you back a little bit, so if you're using it on the edge of a platform, say like right here, you get knocked right off of it. So anyway, yeah, very, very handy. Probably easily the best sub-weapon you can buy in the game. The Power Boots, you've seen his normal running speed, and you've seen his normal jump height. Very useful for getting away, and if you've got a lot of platforming to do type things, hey, there you go, perfect. And we can put that back, or pull it back out later. But let's look at the jetpack since we're here. Kind of gets a, I don't know, Sentai show vibe, I guess. Ultraman, Kamen Rider. One of those. Kamen Rider probably is the main inspiration. But yeah, you can jump normally. But if you hold at the top of the jump, you can basically do this. Or you can fall a bit. And notice the enemies have different looks to them. And you do get a decent amount of flight time. You do get a decent amount of flight time out of it. So yeah, those are all of your special weapons. So anyway, I need to repurchase a whole lot of stuff. So I will be back in just a brief moment with more of it, and we will get at least a couple of routes before this video is over with. The rest of the videos after this will be much shorter, but these first two are a lot of explaining and showing off of various things. So anyway, I will be back soon with, well, Actually, I can probably show that off. Let's go ahead and use the shop call. Notice we don't have a spare super suit sitting there, which is okay. I can rebuy the barrier, rebuy that, rebuy that, rebuy my shop call. Can't buy any more Dyna Punch because I'm full up on it. I think the only thing I'm short is the rolling shot, and I will get that eventually. Yeah. Let's go ahead and refill. Use the shop call again. Ah, good. And now we should have 100% of everything we need. Yeah. Actually, yeah, let's go ahead and use this out. Come on. Finish wearing down my super boots here. There we go. It's the reason I got so much extra money. And now we are completely full up on items again. And you have gotten a practical demonstration of all major items. No. So anyway, let's actually make some real progress here, huh? Ah. Got tagged, but I could get a heart for my trouble. And now, to actually progress the plot, we need to head towards the east, towards Route 3. We eventually want to make our way all the way over to the far right there on that crooked leg that kind of looks like it goes nowhere. More water. Just what we needed. We will take some hits. Notice that I took like 3 or 4 bullets and I'm not quite, you know, this decimated health-wise there. No. Yes. Oh well. What do you got to say? He's our ally, but he don't take orders from us. Probably a very smart person. So he met a grieving sprite on Route 17, which is, funnily enough, the little crooked leg thing at the far east side of the map. So let's get there, shall we? Let's see if we can meet up with the sprite. And we want to go Route 12. And again, remember, the pits here will not kill you. They'll just take you to an area that's very, very annoying, because it puts you... Oh yeah, these things. Ah, and the heart disappears forever. And now something's trying to get into his head in the middle of the route. But he doesn't know what it was. I don't know if that's ever explained. And just because I don't feel like dealing with it. There we go. Ow. Do not like this route. For some pretty obvious reasons. One thing you will learn about Bang here, he does not have a very good jumping range. Pretty good vertically, but horizontally, he does not have great ability there. Let's get to Route 17, shall we? And this may look impossible, but yeah, you can kind of crab walk through here. Ow. Get one of my hearts back. And now you see probably... This is actually a really, really difficult little platforming section. Now I have passed through it before, don't get me wrong. I've completely done this before, but just because I don't want to fall down and have to redo this part over and over and over, because, well, we've been here long enough, I'm just pulling out a jetpack. There we go. Now we can put it back. And while this has the setup of a boss fight, it is not. Meet the grieving sprite that was mentioned to us by Michael just a second ago. Fascia. We must get to Route 35 quickly. The beastly devil Rowdy has kidnapped the hermit. Please help him. The hermit! We don't know who this hermit is, but Bang is very, very excited to hear about it. So in other words, now we need to go to Route 6, because there's a passage to Route 35, otherwise inaccessible. But I think that marks a pretty good stopping spot for us here, except for the fact that we're still stuck at the far... We're still stuck at the far end of this area. So remember how pits will take you back to the last overworld junction you were at? Yeah, let's take advantage of that now. Take a little extra damage. And here we are back at the Route Select screen. But anyway, that is more than enough for now, and hopefully these videos will not take up 15 minutes again. Hopefully I will be able to keep them to under 10 from here on out. So anyway, take care everyone. Next time, we go see if we can find the guy that's got the hermit captive. Take care everyone. See you later.